You will be hated by all for my name's sake. The words of Jesus. Do they sound like good news? That you'll be hated, rejected, killed because of my name. Does that sound like good news, appealing, very interesting? To be told nobody is going to love you. They will hate you, reject you, and kill you. Think about this. From the beginning of the church to this day, why the church is persecuted. The words of Tertullian, the seed of the martyrs is the seed of the church. The blood of the martyrs is the seed of the church. A church that grew because of persecution. Not in spite of, because of. Think about Paul and Peter and all the disciples and down the century. Think of them all, Thomas More and even today the hundreds and thousands of Christians being killed in Nigeria by Boko Haram. It will not be in the news, but this is happening. Thousands of them being killed. Villages all burned. The story repeats. What must be the reason? The values of the gospel is diametrically opposite to the values of this world. Hence the hatred. Remember the first Christians saying we worship Jesus. That time Caesar was God. Everybody worshipped Caesar, the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire was the world, and Caesar was God. And here are these Christians say, Jesus is the Lord. Caesar Curios? No, Jesus Curios. Hence the persecution. Remember the words of Jesus came through John 16:2. There will come a time they will kill you and think they are doing service to God. What do those words remind you of? There will come a time those who kill you will think or believe they are doing service to God. Murder as worship. Islam. When Islam came in the 6th century, this is the faith of Islam. If you kill a Jew or a Christian, you have the guarantee to go to heaven. Remember these words? If you kill a Jew or a Christian, you are sure to go to heaven. That is Islam. Difficult to understand. Murder as a way to heaven. Killing somebody, sure guarantee for heaven. That is in the Quran. The root of Islamic fundamentalism and even terrorism these days. What do we draw from this gospel today? You and me, we may not have to face this kind of Boko Haram or persecution or being killed for our faith. Our problem is we don't really value or we don't really care to live the values of the gospel. Or difficult to live. To live the gospel is not that easy, the narrow gate. The gospel is all about not taking others but giving my life for the other. Totally opposite to human nature. We are all selfish human beings. You live for me. You worship me, care for me, look at me, everything about me. Christian faith is for you, entire life for you. My entire life for you. That's why married life is a 2 two people sacrificing for each other. A married life is a crucifixion every day. You know it. You are living for the other entirely. That is marriage covenant. My life is entirely for you. Do you find that understanding in any religion on this earth? No other religion. No other religion. Take any religion. I would say study them. I have gone through all of them. You will not find all religions on this earth except Christianity is man-made. Everything man-made. You go through them and say, yeah, somebody for his own good made that teaching or the doctrine. Nothing divine in that. Something good copied or borrowed from other religions. It's interesting to go through other religions and see, the reason I am going on like this is only if you understand what others believe, you will understand what is unique about this gospel. Why would Jesus say, I am the way, the truth, and the life? No religion, no leaders would say, yeah, that should be the way to God. Jesus says, I am the way. He's not pointing to any way. I am the way, the truth, nobody else. The Alpha and the Omega, the resurrection and the life, the source of life, everything from me. I say this not to have any kind of triumphalist, I am better than you attitude, or to condemn any people of any religion. No, never, never. You will never feel like condemning. You feel love and compassion for them. And you will have the enthusiasm and the fire to preach the gospel by your own life to others. Being Christ-like, full of love and peace and joy. Primarily in your own house. Create some heaven in your own house. Very important. We have to start at home, in our own individual lives. Before we bother too much about what is happening around. No, focus on your own little life. In my own life, am I Christ-like? Do I live this gospel? Is my life I'm living for the other? Or is my life all about me? What a question. Is my life all about others? Or is it all about me? Do I enjoy spending my time for others? Give my life for others? Caring for others? Sharing whatever I have with others? See how all these values come into play in living as a Christian. To conclude, the Lord is telling us, enter through the narrow gate, embrace the cross. Then you are my disciple. And the last line would be, when you have saved yourself, you have saved half of the world.